and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. And I've got a tutorial for you today, and if you saw my thumbnail it said by request. What I thought I would try and focus more on this year is so many of you give me lovely compliments and I'm so grateful, but sometimes you say you'd like a particular eye look or you like a particular style I've got. So what I was going to try and do is I've got in my diary where I sort out all my filming things, I've got a little section now and I'm going to write all those down. So as opposed to buying different things, which I will still do because that's part of the channel, but what I will do is you tell me what the tutorial you'd like me to do, because when I come on and I just do them you know, unplanned and just different ones I do, they're all you love them, you always say you love them, but so many times I don't fit the look in that you say you like, because I had, you know, only so many days in a week. So what I thought I would do now is just for this year, I'll see how it works and how you like it. I thought I would do my tutorials by request, so that I can go through my book and see how many of you asked or how many of you have complimented a certain look, and then I would do my tutorials based on that. What do you think of that, or would you rather see me do the new products? I really want to just please you, so you just tell me what you prefer, but I thought that way you've already seen the look that you like, and then I can show you how to do it. Do you know what I mean? I know what I mean. So if you think that's a good idea, just let me know. So the first of them is today, and this is a look. Now then, I did this, let me see, when I did the old tried and trusted products with the two real chicks, my darlings, I did this look and quite a few of you said you liked it, would you do it, and what have you got on and how did you do it. And my lovely friend Mary Allen pleaded. She put great please in capital letters, so she's so lovely. I just couldn't let you down, could I, Mary? I had to do it. So this is the look, my darling, and for all my other friends, if you liked it, let's see how it's done. I'm just going to start now. Okay, so what I started with, I've put my base on like I normally do, so that you know, saves time. But at the moment I'm using the L'Oreal True Match, which I'm really liking. I will list it below. It's 3N, but I am liking it a lot. It's really nice. Before I did that, I put some of this Baby Skin on, which I will be reviewing next week. And I put on my Maybelline, as I always do. And then I set around my eyes with Creme Brulee. I always use the same one, guys, you know that. So, this was the palette that I used for this particular look. And it's the 24-hour Carrot Nudes palette by Maybelline. And I am liking it a lot. It's really nice. I'm going to try and do a video about my palettes because I'm always so tempted by them all. You know I'm on a no-buy, guys. I'm trying. But I'm always so tempted by them all because I just love palettes. I've just got a passion for them. But going through, I've really got more than I'd use in my lifetime, really. Anyway, let's stop moaning. So I started, now this palette's going to look like it's all very shimmery. But you know with some palettes that even if they look shimmery, once they're blended out on the eye, they're not, they don't go into crepe, or they don't look shiny or sparkly or gritty or anything like that. Well, this one's like that, and a lot of the colours in here, they just smooth out to a silk really. So I start with this one here. which is like a goldy pinky one. It's quite pigmented, and you can see there's a little bit of fallout, but nothing too bad. So I just start doing that over there for my transition shade. Guys, I've got a mirror beside me here, so I'll be looking into that a lot so that I can see what I'm doing. And that is just my transition, and I just go down to there. Can you see that? I just go down to there. Now that may look a bit dark for transition, but that's going to be well blended out. And what I've been doing lately, I think this is meant to be probably for under eye concealer or a small blush brush. It came in a set. And I saw, don't ask me who, you know what I'm like. I saw a tutorial when someone was blending with a really big brush like this. So I tried it and I like it. Okay, so when that's done, I'm going to take a champagne-y one. Probably this one here. Don't want nothing, any sort of really higher glitter in it over the bone. So we're just taking that one there. I don't think these colours are listed, guys. I'm pretty sure they're not. Tap that off. And we're just going to go on the very edge up to the brow so that that part is really blended in to the transition colour. So we're going right up to the brow very gently, and make sure, because the nicest looking an eyeshadow, I always think, and what I think is really necessity, is that part there well blended. You know that it doesn't come up to a definite stop. And all these things I've learnt from YouTube. All these things I've learnt from my friends on here. So that's what we've got so far. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, see this purpley shade here? And a not too thin an eyeliner brush. Just tap it like this. Look, open your eyes very wide. And just go in between those lashes. See guys, I'm not actually doing a line. Just going in between the lashes, like that. And then I take that line, hope you can see what I'm doing guys, and I come up as if I was doing a wing. And I bring it up to meet that transition colour. See that guys? And do exactly the same there. Open my eyes really wide so I get in between the lashes. Like that. And then I bring it up to meet that part that cut off there. Just like I'm extending a wing. Look like that. That's that guys. Now next I take a brush that I should have prepared before. I'm going to take this one. No, I'm not. I'm going to take, where's the brush I want guys? I'm so unorganised. Yeah, this one. So I'm going to take this little brush like this. I think this is one off of, I'm not sure. It's an Urban Decay one, I'm not sure. I think I got it off of a palette. Anyway, I can take that one. Then I'm going to take that colour again. I'm just going to put it on the very, very tip of the brush. Like that, so I'm not going round into it. Just going onto the very, very tip. And then I'm going in the corner. As that comes up and meets that going across, I'm going into that very corner and just pushing that into my socket line. So it's not going as high as the transition, It's going into the socket line, round like that, and then we're going to bring that a little bit more on the brush if you need it. Work a little bit at a time. And so from the line we made where the flick up was, we're going to bring that down like this and slightly over to the centre. Like that. And keep working a little bit at a time so you get a blended look, just a little bit at a time. That's that. And then back to that lovely brush that I like to work with. Not going too high this time, so we don't want to really interfere with the transition colour, but we do want it to blend. So smaller movements. Like that. And if you want to build on that at all, you want it a bit darker, just come in again, like that, and build that like that. So you're not going to tie the transition, but you've not come any further out than you did with your line, your guideline. And then you do the other one the same. So once that's done, the next colour I take is this one here. It's a pinkier colour. You've got quite a few nice, you know, bone colour lid shades. But for this particular look, I'm going with this one up here because it's got like a champagne colour to, no, it's more pink. That's more champagne, I think. But I really like it. So what we do now is we come to the middle of our eye and we tap that with our finger. I know I shouldn't be using that finger, but it's the only one that's got any go in it, really. So anyway, we tap that in the middle like that. I've got really clean hands, honest. Very lightly, watch how you tap, you know you've got to be careful of your eye area. Then we want to get a clean blending brush, like this. And just flick it across your lid like this. Flick. And if you want to put any more on, or you want it to be any more blended, higher, you know, impact, you can add to that. But for me, that is enough. So just a little bit like that. Tap that there. I hope you're seeing this alright, guys. It's terrible outside. It's so grey. I've got my light on there, but of course that doesn't help with the background, and I've got to work on that. Flick like this. But it's honestly, it's grey as anything out there. So that's that one. So we've got that on. For me, that's enough as it is there. But you can bring that down into here if you want to. Let me get a little brush and show you. Better brush than that. So you can take this. I use umpteen brushes, guys, honestly. That. And you've seen loads of us do this lots of times, haven't you? Just bring, I call it the inner V, but of course I don't think that's what it's called. I'll just bring that down, just to brighten up that inner corner of the eye. Same here. I build up so slowly, guys. I'm always frightened I'm going to go OTT. That's that one. Now, you can leave it at that. Or if you wanted, you was going somewhere sort of special, you wanted something a little bit more dramatic, which is not a lot more dramatic. Take your eyeliner brush again, the one that you did your shape with. Close your eye and just do a very sharp crease line around here. Just a very, very sharp. Follow the top of your eyelid. Just sharpens it up a little bit. Not a lot. Just sharpens it up just a wee bit. That's it. You probably can't even see that on camera, guys. But it just makes it that little bit sharper. That's it. And then I just make sure that I've got no fallout at all. I can't see any, but I get a sponge that I did my makeup with. I have to do my makeup first. I don't know why. I know so many of you now have learnt how to do your eyeshadows first and then your face afterwards. I can't do it. It just, my face never looks right. So I have to be really careful. Try not to get any fallout. And then I just work that around my face. What I did my face makeup with, just to make sure that there's nothing there. So that's the eyeshadow finish, guys. I'm going to do my eyebrows and mascara off camera, and then I will be back to show you the rest. Okay, so I've got my mascara on and my eyebrows, and I did that offline, as you know. So the next thing I'm going to do is my blush, and you've seen me use this lots of times, guys, and it's one that I really love. It's a L'Oreal one. Now, as always, if I'm going to use a brush that's got a blush with a slight shimmer in it, I don't use a highlight, because otherwise it just makes me look like a disco ball. So we go this way. See that part of our cheek there? You can see that where the light hits, that's where you want the blush. A little bit on the cheek, just coming round, and then just up. Go up right to the side of your eye. Well, if you've got my shape base anyway, that works. And then more blending. So we get a nice big clean brush. And we blend that up. And then we do exactly the same. The other side, look for where the light hits. A little bit round on the side of the cheek, not right here, just there, and then up, up, up. And if you do it like that way, that gives your cheeks a nice look, if you've got my sort of shaped face. And also it lightens, can you see it lightens that part, which is what you want to highlight anyway. So that's just that one. So that's my blush. Now for my lipstick, I can't find the lipstick that I had on the other day, but I'm going to do something very, very similar. Goodness knows where it went. I can't imagine. The only thing I can think of is when I cleaned up the other day and, you know, threw my tissues and things that I would use, I must have screwed it up in the paper because I can't find it anywhere. Anyway, we're using this active one today, which I like a lot. I love these Chubby sticks because they're so... this one really, really lasts. I love the Active Cosmetics lip crayons. It really lasts, and also you can make them very thin. You know, you don't need a lip liner, and I just like them. I think they're really convenient, really easy. So I'm going to wear this one today. It'll be listed in the box for you guys. Now, I can't talk and put my lipstick on. Even I can't do that, and I've had a lot of practice talking. like that. Now that's a really bright one. But I quite like the bright look with this. I think it looks okay. I think it suits it and I would be comfortable wearing it. But if you wanted to tone it down a little bit, you could always do that. This is an NYX Lip Butter. And of course this will give it more of a gloss. I don't go with a lot of lip glosses, guys. I don't like the feeling. I think they look lovely, but I don't like the feeling of them on my lips. But this particular lip butter is lovely. So, that's it, guys. That's my completed look. And I hope you liked it. I'm going to go and get ready and I'll come back and have a little chin work with you. Okay, so it wasn't difficult, was it? And I really like this palette. I can't remember where I got it. I can't remember how I come across this palette. But I really like it. It's still available. It's one of the Maybelline Nudes palettes. They do quite a few, but this is a 24 carat one. And I like this one, and I like the way they blend. And I think it's done a really good job, and it stays as well. You know, longevity is important, and it stays as well. So I'm really pleased with that. So that's it for today, guys, and I hope I pleased you, Mary, and all my friends who said you like this. So don't forget, guys, let me know. Let me know if you'd rather just not know what I'm going to do and just come up with different palettes, which I can do if that's what you want. Or would you rather have kept a diary of the things that you say you like and then do a tutorial on that? I'll do whichever one comes out the most. Okay, so I will see you again on Tuesday. Have a lovely weekend. Behave yourselves, be good and take care. Love you all. Bye. Bye.